Hello. How are we doing? Let's see if I can fix my head a bit. Grim Hex? Yeah, no. It's because it was near yellow. Don't worry. Get this balanced out real quick, and it is not working out for me. I don't know why I started being all scuffed. Good enough. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, we're at Grim because I was out at Yellow doing stuff. No biggie. Should not to be a concern. It's just, you know, everything was broken last night. I tried playing a little bit after stream, and the landing gear on the Polaris just completely broke. So hopefully it's functional today. Otherwise, I'm gonna be a little upset. An engineer with no engineer gameplay? That seems counterintuitive. It'll be nice when they actually have the engineer gameplay. Whenever that'll be.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
You can pretend. How sad is that, though? I don't even know what I want to get up to today. I don't really come in with a plan.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following locations. Visitors again.
We'll see how the server FPS is and then go from there. So if it's shit, we are for sure gonna be doing industrial gameplay. Oh my god. It's so bad. Log in and then the server FPS is like 7. Yeah, it's chonky. That's a shame. Today's the last day of Free Fly, isn't it? So that the scuffed should come to a relative end here soon. The abnormal scuff, I should say. I just hope the landing gear retracts in the Polaris this time. So that bug was like, it was not letting up last night. You know, I find it kind of funny. I was curious what the viewer count was for No Man's Sky on Twitch. And I was looking at that over, like, the weekend as well. And it was at a nice solid 20K. And now it's at 2. Like, oh. Well, I guess it's not just me then. I don't know what the player count is, obviously, but I think everybody's interest in that fizzled out pretty quick, didn't it? Game. Oh, Thursday we get a dev stream, so that's exciting. Dev stream from Funcom about Dune. I'm excited for that. Might do a morning stream because they're gonna do their dev stream at like 9 a.m. See if the landing gear is fixed. That or I'll just watch the dev stream and then make a summary video.
Enjoy the ride. System check. Takeoff complete.
No, it's still broken. I can't retract the landing gear, dude. What causes that? I mean, I know it goes, like the gear goes back out once you quantum somewhere, but someone was saying though, if you engage the docking procedure, it'll fix it, so hopefully that's the case, because that is pretty shit, having the landing gear stuck out. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Trying to get it to hover. I guess I should probably pull it forward a bit too. That can be far enough forward. I'm gonna bonk the nose against the wall and then call up the other ship. I haven't decided yet though. What I'll end up doing. Not sure if I slept. 10th DLC gonna... Oh. September 10th. Not sure... Oh, jeez, I fucked that up. Not sure if the September 10th DLC gonna do much to turn around Dune. No, it's not. I mean, I'm excited for it nonetheless, because they did a good job with the narrative. But overall content is not going to get better for Dune until next year. Unfortunately. It be what it be. I will say though, I have been having that itch to play it. I just wish there was something for me to do. You know? Other than just farm resources. But I guess, you know, I don't have much room to talk considering Why is my ship beatboxing? The fuck? Is there a box hidden there? Dude, you know how tempted I am to do a claim on the Polaris? Even though it takes an hour. Or like over an hour, actually. It is so fucky. I'll blame FreeFly, but really all FreeFly does is just kind of highlight the issues that are already there. Yep, this makes sense. Let's not move with the extending ramp. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been placed.
What am I audio-wise? 3.9. I don't know what I want to do for the money. Yeah, I'm pretty sure free fly ends today. I think it said the 2nd, so hopefully free fly scuff goes away when it does end. Reminds me, did it give me rep for... So there's no rep to be had for tar pits. That's dumb. Might take a trip out to I can't even speak correctly. I might take a trip out to Pyro. My goodness. There is input lag between my brain and mouth, apparently. Holy shit. Might make a trip to Pyro. And try it out there. See how it goes. I think the headhunters give you salvage missions as well. I just don't know how good they are. That or I do resource drive stuff and finish up Crusader. Get myself another Parallax. So I'm nearly done with it. That would be some easy money. Parking this vulture in here sucks. To like just tuck the butt in and then go the rest of the way. Only done it a few times.
Engines offline.
Alright, well, let's get this broken ship out of here, because Landing gear won't go back in. Allegedly, the docking port fixes that. I'm not sure what caused the bug. It was working fine until I landed via docking port at Orison, and then called it up via the elevator. So I'm gonna blame that. I'm gonna stop at Seraphim and see if it fixes it when I try going to the If I no, I just called for landing gear, shutting it. The fuck? It do be a thick boy. We should be getting 3 point... Fuck, what are we at? 4.3 point... Yeah, we should be getting 4.3.1 here soon, right? Like here in a week or two, probably 2 weeks. Okay, Idris. The fuck? They just come ripping in, going to land. That's not your hanger, bud, but alright. There's a lot going on there. So there's multiple Idris here. I'ma just dip. This Idris is gonna fuck me up if I linger. Apparently the Idris was already getting fucked up from the looks of it. I might have a bounty on them. Is it gonna let me put out my landing gear now? No. Okay, but stop the Seraphim. See if I can fix this. And also a test to see if it blows up my vulture. Not sure what causes that, but not a fan of it. Also been kind of tempted, because there was that other one that I wanted to... I haven't done yet. What is it? The collection... Rayari Incorporated? Very mundane tasks, to be fair. But I'm just kind of like... I don't know, I'm in that mood to just farm rep with everyone. Get max rep with absolutely everything. But sure shit not gonna be getting max rep with Foxwell, that's for sure. I need to work on my rep for Headhunters again, because I think it went down or they expanded the rep amount. Hello, landing.
Docking request approved.
Oh.
Takeoff initiated.
Don't spam it.
Docking request approved.
Where?
Landing gear raised.
Why are you laughing? Did I pass it? Let's see a marker. Tripping? I am tripping. I did go past it. Please fix the ship. I would like functionality of my landing gear again, please. I'm such ass with parking anything big. Is it doing the thing again where the autopath is like opposite? I get it most of the way lined up. That's when the autopathing should work. But yesterday when I tried it, I know. Is fact not what is happening. Oh boy. Let's see how long it takes me to dock the damn thing. The hammerhead has to be the easiest thing to dock. You know? You just basically boop the nose of that thing into the station and you're good. Lined up like at all? No. Hammerhead sometimes made you manually do it. Well, that's even then, like that's what I'm saying. Like with the hammerhead, you can manually do that easy. Oh, there's like a little light on it that gives you an idea how lined up it is. That's nice. Bro, I just shoved the docking port in. And it's like, nah. That doesn't count. What am I missing? I'm not lined up. This is not a triumphant moment. Don't need that music right now. I feel like that's lined up. The game's lying to me. Manual dock is hell. It is, and it's not letting me auto dock.
Automated docking initiated.
I'm a liar. What the fuck? Okay.
Docking complete. Engines are off.
Okay. In theory, this should fix my landing gear.
Takeoff initiated.
Can I move? Takeoff initiated. My ass.
Engines are on.
There it goes. Landing gear is still broken. Why does it do that? Why are you like this?
Landing gear raised.
And I can't like manually.
Gear deployed.
It did fix it. It's fixed. Oh, yes. Okay. Confirmed. Docking the ship fixes the landing gear. And what breaks it is docking it and then storing it and pulling it back out in an extra large elevator. Or hangar, rather. Good to know. Now we know what to avoid. Okay, now the question is what to do. Do I hang out in Stanton, finish Resource Drive, do up Rayari, or I'm kinda feeling going to Pyro. If repair doesn't fix it, it might be a claim. Repair doesn't fix it, I can confirm that. It did not fix it for me when I tried last. I haven't dabbled in the Pyro end of salvage yet, so that's the only salvage thing I haven't done yet. Of course it's fucking blocked, god damn it.
Shields are off.
So I guess we'll go do that. No, it's still... Out to anything? No, it's being fucky. Good old free fly. Star Citizen at its finest. Is there anything for me to quantum to right here? Maybe I can quantum down to Crusader and then set up the route. Oh, docking port? Yeah. Yeah, if the docking port didn't fix it, that was the next step. Do a claim on it, which I was not wanting to do, because, you know, I don't know what the expedited time is, but I know that the normal claim time for the Polaris is like 1:15 or something like that. You know, we got time for that. Now, server FPS and Pyro should be better. Silver lining, I suppose. Something else I've been meaning to check. Did my Wicklow missions come back? No. I want Wicklow favor, dude. It won't give me the missions to get Wicklow favor. I mean, at that point, I may have to start mining so I can actually get it. Claim capitals when you get off? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Nobody's got time to wait around for that shit. I want to see how full I could potentially get the flares today. And then depending on how this goes, I might come back to Stanton and either do the Rayari stuff, or however you pronounce it, or do a resource drive. See how the night goes. Idris is like 50 minutes expedited. That okay, well that's well deserved, to be fair. That should absolutely take that long. Tomorrow, maybe Thursday. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a Dune stream and farm. Get prepared for the DLC and expansion. That way I'm good to go and I don't have to do any base momming or anything like that. You know, I just realized driving this thing through the wormhole is gonna suck ass. See how it goes. Still, you're sitting on 5K plus stadium? Dude, I don't have anything like that. I'm so broke in that game. This will be my first time going through a gateway in a capital ship. Or anything bigger than a Corsair, actually. It's gonna take a while to slow this thing down. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to in time. Might bounce me back. Come on, slow down. Hey, sick. I didn't do the thing I normally do. Okay, it has the same size feel no matter the ship you fly, apparently. Probably shouldn't be doing that. And it transitioned. Sick. I found out the hard way that even the columns will send you out into a random part of whatever system you happen to be nearest. Honestly, these are a lot more manageable than bigger ships. Holy shit. Feels a lot more squirrely than a smaller ship. Just don't go into SCM mode. What, during the I've never even thought of doing SCM during the quantum mode. I didn't even think about that being a thing. Where is everything? Well, you know what, let's just set up a route over to Bloom. It's really fun doing it at the end because you go into a crazy spin. Really? That's kind of funny. Oh, I need this thing to slow the fuck down. I'm trying to blow up the Polaris the moment I show up. Only downside to Pyro. Everything's very far away. I don't think there's going to be anything worth it, Bloom. I just want to see what the Hen Hunter supply, because they used to supply salvage missions. You know what else they used to supply? They used to have missions in Stanton for the PAF locations. And now it's just Foxwell. Not sure why that is. You think that thing bounces off asteroids? Well, you know what? I'm not taking my chances. We're not finding out. I might be one to like to fuck around, but that is not something I want to find out. Well, while we're heading off to Bloom, I'll make sure something is still in my hangar. Imagine getting out all the way out here, just to have the vulture blow up. That would be obnoxious, dude. May end up doing resource drive tonight. Are you fucking kidding me? Why? Why is it gotta blow up in here? Is it just because the vulture's so thick, or does it do that with any ship you throw into the hangar? Because that shit is obnoxious. He keeps trying. It's because it's worked before, dude. That's so painful. Now, I gotta pull it out at Obituary. It's because it's too big. Maybe I just need to park it better. I don't know, dude. Noxious. The Fortune would probably fit in there better, right? But the Fortune only has one salvage head on it, which is less than ideal. I'm gonna see how much and where it is to buy. It's like 1.8, I think. Only at New Deal. I've managed to make it to where the vulture doesn't disappear. I've done it. So I know it's possible. Oh, they're charging me out here. Headhunters is gonna kill and salvage the ship. Pick a convoy lane. So there's more combat driven ones, it seems. It's 8 meters shorter. Yeah, but then you also get less cargo space and one less salvage head. It's interesting they have contracts at like actual locations, like planet locations. And then they have cargo convoys and then a kill and salvage. The kill and salvage is insane to me. Yeah, here, pay us 50,000 for you to go knock out a ship and salvage it. They have 0 salvage? Okay, on. True as that baby. The other issue is it's all the way out at Lorville to be able to go buy one. I'm already out here. And I already have a vulture, so I keep trying. I'm gonna try one more time. If it blows up on me, then that's that, and I'm just gonna go I'm gonna go back. Okay, keep searching. This thing turns way too slow. Do the input lag right now. There it is. I would have been looking for that forever. Let's see if it makes me land in a hangar or if it puts me on a docking port. Vice versa, makes me land in a docking port or if it puts me in a hangar. I need to not read chat and fly in like that. In the Reclaimer? Okay, to be fair, the Nursa should be able to fit into the Reclaimer. Fucker, it is a dock. This Polaris is turning out to be way more trouble than it's worth. Are there landing pads out here? Surely not, right? Is that a caterpillar just hanging out over there? Sure is. Game refuses to let me lock onto it. There we go. Anyway, I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna do this. It's my last attempt. If it ends up blowing up the vulture again. Oops. Oh. Caterpillar's active. It's not letting me auto dog. Well. We're having a rough time with this Polaris, dude. There we go. Anytime now. I wouldn't be able to have... I'm gonna have to store this and then try to pull it out again, aren't I? Yeah, I probably should have closed that. Oh, well. Too lazy to turn around. I feel like they should have ASOP terminals in the docking ports. That would be awfully convenient. Oh, there are pads. Where the fuck are they? I feel like it would be pretty hard to distinguish where a pad is.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Hangar?
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered
Hangar.
to the following location.
Watch the landing gear be broken. I think the way I had it in there before that made it not blow up is having it at an angle. I think that might be the difference, the thing that will make it actually work. There's so much regret, dude. So much space. I have to walk a mile just to get in the ship. I have a feeling this could squeeze into a large hangar. Barely, but I think it could fit. Maybe not. Maybe. Debatable. Kinda want to try that. Somehow manage to get a large hangar to spawn, but try to park this in it. by the time I get this ship moved out of the way, I'll be able to just instant claim my vulture. And genuinely my last try though, because I can only put up with scuff for so long, and if it doesn't work this time around, then we're gonna pivot as far as what I'm doing. Hoping they rework docking ports so they can unload an EVA, maybe pull out a tractor beam or Atlas. Kind of like how they somewhat advertised it. I seem to recall, like, obviously footage that they made themselves, but footage of, like, people in a spaceport, and there was the exterior loading for the port itself, and someone was out there with an Atlas loading from off of a Hull C onto a station. Yeah, that'd be nice. Landing gear is broken, isn't it? Yep. So that's a guaranteed break. Docking the ship at a port, and then storing it, and then pulling it back out in a hangar breaks the landing gear. Isn't that fun? At least we know the fix, but that's very annoying. Bring to the Argo tractor beam. Okay, well, you said or Atlas, so to be fair. But yeah, it would be nice to have more purpose to the ship tractor beams in the exterior of stations and not have it just be in hangars. It's like, as the XL hangars prove, it's not very suitable to unload cargo in a big ass hangar, because you can't get the cargo bay of said ship to the actual freight elevator. You still have quite a ways to go before you're actually at the freight elevator. You have to, it's like the size of a small hangar, the distance between the ramp and the elevator when you try to unload the ship, like with this one in particular. Let's get that vulture out. 3 times the charm, right? I made it work the other day. I was able to quantum all over the place, man. I think it might be needed to park at an angle. Maybe that's the trick. I actually was able to insta-transfer that. I was making a joke, but really there was a lot of truth behind that joke. God, the XL hangars take so long, dude. Not getting notified. Oh, that's a bummer. Good to see you pop in again. How you doing? Not to pull that YouTuber shit, but could hit the little bell icon. I never plug that shit with even my edit videos. But it does help. If you're trying to get notifications. And it's going. We're dealing with a scuffed citizen, not Star Citizen tonight. Just got back from Dragon Con. Okay, enlighten me. What is Dragon Con? Is it as on the nose as the name implies? If that's the case, I didn't even know that was a thing. So I read that as it's only the largest nerd convention ever. Well, that's my internet brain kicking in. I've never heard of it. I guess I'm not that big of a nerd. Where was it held at? %90 cosplayers? I feel like that's any convention at this point. Are you a real convention if it's not riddled with cosplayers? Okay, I'm hoping that parking at an angle like this causes it to not blow up. Am I full of coke? Maybe. Was it in Atlanta? That feels like the least nerdy place to hold a convention. I know that not all of Atlanta's like the hood, but you get so many people who try to like rep Atlanta in that way, so it's like, where do we hold a nerd convention? I got you. All the cosplayers out there throwing gang signs and shit. Covers 4 hotels plus 4 floors of vendors and another building. Holy shit, dude. What is the purpose of this nerd convention? Is it just like a convention for all things nerdy, or... Oh, that trips me up. I would love for my landing gear to just work. Honestly, I'm not even going to trip out. I'm just going to dip out. Try to do one of the contracts. Just so I can get a feel. I feel like paying $50K to go hunt down a Vanguard and salvage it is definitely not worth it. That feels absolutely not worth. Salvage shipwrecks on the drift. A few ships near obituary. That sounds worth. Or a CFP convoy. And it says quickly pick, so I'm guessing that's a timer. Pretty much Doctor Who, Star Wars, Star Trek, all things anime, naturally, high fantasy, etc. Damn. Damn. Yeah. The nerdiest thing out there for sure. I'm gonna try this one first. But I kinda want to get this one as well. I just hope that one's not timed. I'm gonna do the asteroid cluster one. Doesn't seem to be timed. Timer will probably show up when I get there. They have famous actors to come in and do pictures, signatures, QA panels. Shit. Why is it telling me to go over there, but the marker for the contract is over here? Game doesn't even know where it's sending me, dude. Well, it sounds cool. I can't remember the last time I went to a convention, to be honest. Actually, I lied. I just remembered. Oh, please just pick one. Oh my gosh. Neither of them are that far. There we go, salvage. You piece of shit. Can you please just let me route there? And then it doesn't... Dude, what is up? It's okay. It's going where I need it to. Talk about free fly scuff, dude. The last time I went to a convention was probably like 10 years ago, roughly. It's been ages. Went to a Comic-Con one year because it was local at the time. Not big on conventions, to be honest. I don't know. There's enemy ships here. A Starfarer. Ew. Are there multiple ships? Oh, and I only have half an hour to do this? Oh, fuck. That's crazy. How come you're doing salvaging and pyro? Let's see what it's like. I don't know. Never done it. Why not? Dude, if I get back there and okay, thank fuck. Maybe my theory was right. Parking at an angle makes it to where it doesn't blow up. Yeah, I know it's way more efficient, like money-wise, to go do salvage out in over by Yella in Stanton, but I want to get a feel for it all, you know? I'm not one to min-max, I'm one to just do things for fun, you know? Oh wait, no, hold up. I'm getting ahead of myself. I should probably pop open the hangar first. Have I tried panels in there in Halo? No, I have not. I was focusing more on the contract side of things before I went to go do like the freelance salvage stuff. Pyro definitely has more like group oriented salvage though, it seems. Got a Starfarer win in your book? The Starfarers usually have pretty good cargo, don't they? At least that's how it used to be. What is happening? Oh, the trick is wiggling it out, because it's a lot harder to park it, or park it and unpark it. Unpark it is now a term when it's at an angle like that. Okay, it says it just... Jesus, it took me like 3 minutes to get this shit out. It's not gonna take me that long to scrape it though. It's not like it's a caterpillar or anything. You know what I forgot to do when I came out here? I forgot to check the server FPS. Since usually, like, since 4.3? Yeah, that's the one we're on. Since 4.3 dropped, even in 4.2.1, the server FPS in Pyro has been a lot better than it has been in Stanton. I think it's mostly because of the resource drive thing. That's what's kind of tanked it, honestly. I'm curious what sort of cargo we got on this, though. Hopefully it's better than the illegal one that had absolutely no cargo on the Caterpillar. Less people in Pyro as well. That is also true. But, you know, Pyro comes with risk. And I'm a big fan of risk. I remember hearing somewhere that they're going to make the AI Starfarer fuel tanks full. I mean, that would be dope. Especially when they start implementing the fact we can repair, refuel, and restock ships in bigger ships like the Polaris and the Idris and stuff like that. Have more of an opportunity to pirate some fuel off of ships. That would be dope. Why is it struggling to... Damn, is the hull just that thick over here? That doesn't seem right. move on. Only have so much time. If I run out of time, I'll just deconstruct it. I don't know if they want you to take the fuel tanks or refuel your ship. Both. I mean, I imagine that because like they're gonna implement us being able to refuel and restock our ships and repair in the bigger ships. So that stuff is only going to be able to be done if we have that cargo within said ship that we're doing like repairing and refueling on. And if there's no cargo of fuel to spare on said ship, like a Polaris, I wonder if that... wonder how that's gonna work. Maybe not just like a Polaris, but like an Idris would be a better example, because that's supposed to carry light fighters. I wonder if they're going to include the refueling concept into that. I imagine they would. You know, obviously having a Starfarer would be better. It'll be nice when there's, well, a lot of features in the game, but more of a real purpose for a Starfarer, because there's very little to no purpose right now. Sure, you could use it, but you'd have to be pulling some real smooth-brained behavior to run out of fuel. I'm definitely not someone who's done that. Starfarer has fuel scoops too, I think. Oh yeah, that was supposed to be a thing. Flying an Atmo and scooping up hydrogen or whatever. Exciting stuff on the horizon. Looks out to the horizon and just sees Sud and TM. The Starfarer can't refuel itself currently. What if you got another Starfarer? Or is that what you mean? Like, Starfarer can't refuel a Starfarer, or you can't pull fuel from your own cargo of fuel? You need 2 Starfarers to use the tanks on the back. What up, Noon? Appreciate it. We're doing salvage and pyro now. Nearing the end of my salvaging escapades. Saw the server FPS in Stanton, I was like, I'm a dip. Move to the big P, I see. Yeah. When I read that, I wasn't sure what you were referring to, like if you were talking to Polaris or Pyro, but I think you're referring to Pyro. The big P. You could even be talking about the Idris P. That can be interpreted in so many ways. And I'd never really thought about its multiple potential meanings. While reading that. Damn. What do you mean filler stations are... I'm only 78% and I filled this station? Oh, fuck me. I'm not going to be able to scrape all that in time. What do you mean a Starfarer is going to have more available to it than a Caterpillar? Ominous P. I suppose that could... Yeah, that would be better for Pyro. You come crate ho for me if you can find me in Pyro. It's too bad I don't have a reclaimer, then we'd actually be able to get shit done. Starfarer is juicy? Yeah, apparently. Too juicy for my capabilities. You in Stanton right now? I would imagine. There's no way. Do I have to pick it clean before CFP gets here? Because maybe I'll just duke it out with him. If that's the case, maybe I should have put a light fighter in the Polaris. Currently in Stanton, yeah. Bring a reclaimer if you want. Well, we'll see what happens when the timer drops. Still have the Polaris? Yes, I do. So no need for cargo. I got a cargo ship. Gosh, dude. Stanton's better for salvage, but Pyro's a lot more stressful. Not even for, like, because of what you would think Pyro usually entails. Just because you have much less time. Such a drastic amount less of, time to be able to actually salvage this. I mean, they give you an hour to do a Caterpillar, but they give you half an hour to do up a Starfarer is insane. And I got the abrades, dude. This is where a oh, what was the other one called? Could you not just fracture the ship to complete the mission? It might be too big. Let's find out real quick. Yeah, it's too big. 338 SCU of what the fuck? 338 SCU of construction. Okay, these missions are meant for a reclaimer. For sure. It would go by a lot faster with the reclaimer too, I think. 338 SU in construction mats is crazy. Starfarers are fat stacks when it comes to salvage. Holy shit. Try to get this done as fast as possible, I guess. It's gonna be a real problem if cargo fills up, though. Are the PDCs on the Polaris automatically on? Or do I have to do something inside of it to turn it on? So I think that might be like my saving grace if and when security shows up. Construction mats, the payout's like a fifth of what you would get compared to RMC. So, like, sure, it may be worse, but if you're trying to get as much money out of every ship you get, then it's worth grabbing if you have the space. They're auto on, just have to be in SCM mode? Okay. I don't remember if I put it in SCM mode. Would a reclaimer be able to... Well, I guess you have multiple scrapers on a reclaimer, so... I think for missions like this, you would for sure want the, I forget the name of the salvage head, but it starts with like a T or something. It's the one the reclaimer comes stock with. Just because speed is a factor. Unless you have a fully manned reclaimer and got the turrets loaded up, then you're fine. Add shields on? Okay. I'm glad one of us remembers. I just hope I'm actually able to pull this off. Might end up having a dogfight in my vulture. With my cute little size 1s, I think it comes with. Size 1 repeaters. For sure it has bulldogs on it by stock. $10 minutes. I'm almost halfway. It's gonna be real close. The problem is the unloading, though. For sure gonna be the problem. When they first dropped to salvaging, and they had like timed missions where security would show up, those ones weren't until like an hour. I'm pretty sure they started out at half an hour on those. But security would either just not show up, or if they did, or the timer would run out, I would still be able to salvage the ship and finish the contract. So guess we'll find out. That's still a thing. Or if headhunters function differently, I don't know. Part of the reason why I'm going like through all the facets of salvage is because when I looked up to see what people have made for salvage mission, like salvage guides, I should say. They just go over the basics. They don't get into like the actual missions. They're just like, here's the most optimal way to salvage. Like I said, I'm not a min-maxer. I want to do what's fun, not Now what stacks the most dough. It's probably why I'm broke all the time in the game. This is gonna be what kills me, dude. As far as time. I'll be able to get a little bit more out, so I'll just load this up as much as I can, scrape some more, and hope for the best. Takes a long ass time to scrape, dude. I should print it faster. Yeah, if I were to do crude salvage gameplay, it would 100% have to be in Pyro. PDCs will not shoot unless the Polaris gets attacked. That might be problematic. How do I coax them to shoot the Polaris is the question. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get out of the way. I mean, it works. At least it'll print another one. I guess I could try, like, frantically landing my Vulture into the Polaris. So there's no way I do 60% before they show up. Should probably be doing the 20k missions in the Vulture, to be fair. But nah. What fun is that? Not as much of a payout. I mean, just the Starfare alone, if I scrape the entirety of the hull, it's probably going to be like, you know, 300,000 or 400,000. Depending where I sell it, of course. I'm gonna have to detour and unload the Vulture, I think. I have an Atlas in there, though, so that'll make that part fast, thankfully. Four minutes, man. Only gone through 5% in the last 30 seconds. The Reclaimer's like 27 mil or something like that now, yeah, right? I remember correctly. sounds right. It's gonna be ages before I can get that. Almost at 50%. $38 mil? Oh, fuck. That's even worse. No, 31? Oh. Well, that's... way to let me down easy. You're like, oh no, it's way more than you thought. Never mind, it's decently in the middle. 31 mil is crazy. You'll be able to make a lot of money with that shit, though. One day I'll have a reclaimer. Until then, I'm gonna waste my money on other ships, like a Guardian, because that's what I'm saving up for right now. So I'm really trying hard to find a medium fighter that I actually like. Dude, it's already almost fully got... The amount of RMC you get out of the Starfarer is insane, dude. Holy shit. I feel like these never spawn in Stanton. Oh, it's a large fighter, but... Well. Yeah, I hear a lot of people really like the Guardian. Oh boy. Well, hopefully security doesn't show up while I'm in the midst of, transferring my goods. But it's going to... I want to see what happens. And like what sort of ships they pull in with, because if they're like little rinky-dinky ships, I'll be fine. But if they're not, though. This might be a problem. Is that my ship? That scared the shit out of me. How close am I? I'm close enough. Whoop. Close enough. Okay, that should be good. Son of a bitch. Yep, they're here. I'm just gonna go inside the Polaris and hope they just don't come over here. I kind of like that they made the loud ass quantuming in sound, but I just wish it sounded different, because it is jarring. Been using the Guardian, it's fun. I wish I had the MX with its 4 guns instead of the base 2. Yeah. Yeah. How many does the QI get? That's the one that Wicklow has. Oh, the QI gets 2 size 5s. There's no way to get the MX variant right now, unfortunately. Why can I not move? I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't really need to, technically, but... Atlas is stuck. Don't understand why. It's because it's snapped to the cargo grid or something? What the fuck is happening? I'll try hopping back in and see if that fixes it. That in fact did not fix it. And now I'm inside my ship. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh my god, this game. Well, the Atlas is no longer useful. That's fun. I actually think I might have to death spawn. God damn it, dude. Oh, I could not be more scuffed right now. Okay, note to self. Try grabbing the Atlas off of the cargo grid. That way it's actually of use. That is so ridiculous. Watch me spawn in and everything's being shot up. And to top it off, I only have the multi-tool. I don't have a max lift. I should probably do something about... Oh, yeah, that Atlas is really stuck under there, isn't it? Oh, the range on the multi-tool is terrible. Okay, try doing this the fast way then. And just throw the boxes in. We'll have to see about reparking this ship once I clear the walkway. And I'll have to see about getting myself a max lift next time I go to a station. Would have been great. Oh. I just noticed that it's not telling me that the threat is imminent. It's just... They're scraping. Oh yeah. Can the ship tractor beam reach there though? I mean, maybe if I angle it. Okay, surely that's good enough, right? One would hope. Careful of the vulture ladder, by the way. It can kill you. Yep. Does not want to pull it out though. There we go. Alright. Kind of forgot about the cargo tractor beam that the player says. The main issue, though, to stack things a little differently. Work better. Why is it not snapping over here? Anywhere. Or was it just not showing me? Okay, it was just bugged and not showing me the snaps. Man, oh my goodness. The scuffed be strong tonight. I really don't like ship tractor beams, dude. They feel so unwieldy. Must use purple reclaimer skin. Forgot that was the thing, dude. Was that a ship showdown skin? Oh, I guess I'll just grab that later. Q to change modes? I thought it was G. Oh no, yeah, it is Q. There we go. But it locking on feels weird too. I just don't like ship tractor beams, dude. Nap, motherfucker. What the hell? It's got too much oomph for its own good. I do one scroll wheel click and it's like, oh, you want to yeet this thing across the room, right? Doesn't it stack 4 high? Am I crazy? Best in show, that's what I thought it was, yeah. Them and their purple and white paints, man. And it's not showing me the snapping half the time either. That's lovely. Okay. Alright. I'm struggling with it right now, dude. And then it works fine when I'm using a handheld something. Am I crazy? It does snap. It does snap 4 high. Okay. So it was just being difficult for the sake of being difficult. Dude, the fucking bloom on those lights makes it so hard to see. Oh, there was another one in there. Whoops. If I can grab it from over here. It's a little easier for me to... Oh, was that the last of it? Well, we won't know now. Gotta try not blocking the entrance too much. I guess I could just pull up to the other side, huh? Once I fill out this, that would be smarter. Yeah, I'll do that. Gotta raise the ramp. I don't want it to hit my ship. Oh, I guess it won't. Sick. Well, that's a hammerhead. That must have been what was convoying the Starfare. But now we don't have to worry about a timer, which is nice. Oh fuck! Why didn't it continue? Oh my goodness! The filler station's still full. I'm a dingus. I knew there was more in there. I wasn't tripping. Well, that's annoying. Done played myself. This is everyone's favorite part of salvage, right? Warehousing simulator. Mildly annoyed with myself. Of course I did that. I'm hoping that there's decent cargo on the Starfare. If not, I mean, it's still fat stacks. It'd take me a fucking hour just to scrape the whole damn thing, though, with this ship. I suppose silver lining is I'm getting some headhunter rep. Getting that back up to where it was. I did have it maxed, I thought, but I suppose not. Or maybe it just went down after a while of me not doing anything with them. I don't know. Once I'm done scraping it, I'm gonna bring the Polaris closer. So I'm gonna see if there's anything inside it. And if there's cargo inside of it that's worth grabbing, then I'll bring the Polaris closer. So maybe after I do that after I fill up the station. Oh, that's very annoying. I have to scrape between the fuel containers. Mildly disappointed. that there was no actual threat when I came. And the timer ran out. I mean, I suppose it's a good thing, because it means I can get what I came here for, but... Did I do the top already? Maybe, yeah, I did. You can come munch it after, yeah, with your reclaimer. Yeah, it's a free 300 something construction material. If you want, by all means. You want to put up with dragging that thing out to Pyro. So I'm not going to be able to munch it. I can only scrape it. I mean, just between this and the hammerhead that's over here, you would have a full reclaimer off of the one contract. That is crazy money. If one has a reclaimer, that is. I would need 10 times the amount of money that I have currently in order to get that. It's gonna be a long grind to get everything unlocked, all the ships bought. Just let you know when you're good to go. Okay. Well, I'm at 33%, so... Then I have the hammerhead to take care of as well. So maybe once I start scraping the hammerhead, that might be a good time to start heading over. It does not feel like there's 30% of the hull left. The Starfarer's got to be one of the more satisfying ships to scrape, though. Albeit, man, is it time consuming. It's gonna be fat stacks that I already have. $500,000 just from scraping it? That's gonna be insane, dude. $500,000 just from scraping this thing. I don't know how much. It's Ruin and one of the gateways that sells or buys the RMC for a pretty good price. I think. Like the best price, anyway. Definitely the best price in either system. It's the most you could sell it for, and Stanton is 11K per SU. Construction's low quantity in Pyro. Like a low demand or like low sell cost? Like sell amount. Or high demand, rather, is what I meant to say. I mean, that would make sense, given it's Pyro. Anything involving ship repair being in high demand. Low demand? They have to sell in multiple places? That's brutal. That sucks. Good luck. Kinda glad I'm not dealing with it, to be honest. I don't know why it's not letting me pull that up. Supposedly there's still 20% on this? What do you mean? Fucking where? Oh, filler station's full. I'm gonna check the cargo, see if anything's worthwhile in there. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Don't exit. That's fine. Maybe me pulling the... fuel bags would help. So there's quite a bit of hole to scrape underneath that. Why is it struggling with that? Suppose this would be a benefit to keeping a tractor beam on the ship. And then I could detach and move all this shit. I think I found the last 20%. Why are you not letting me grab that one, though? Okay, that's annoying. Bro, the grav well kicks in so early. The momentum launches you, dude. Okay, this is kind of annoying. There we go. I'm stuck with my multi-tool out. Can't even pull out my weapon. There's cargo. What we got? Hopefully I got something good. Processed food, processed food. More processed food. Grab. Gold? That's a big chunk of gold. More gold. More gold. Would the gold be worth grabbing? It smells like garbage though. Yeah, processed food as well. Iron or scrap. It smells like garbage. Dude, I'm gonna kill myself with this cargo. I can't even grab it because I have the multi-tool. Oh, in that case, not worth grabbing. I need to make sure I grab a max lift next time I run out. Oh, there it is. Got a little lost. Yeah, I guess I could grab it with the... What is happening? Could grab it with the ship tractor beam if I really wanted. There's just gold. Oh, that's actually worth it. My goodness. Scraps 2k and gold is 6. Like per SCU? I mean, I suppose it's free money, right? It's just actually going through the effort of selling it, though. That's the thing. Dude, I'm really struggling with boxes today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Press you. Eh. I guess it wouldn't really be bad to grab. Like, the gold might be worth, but... Hello, rotate. What is happening? There we go. At max cap. I don't even know what that is. Got a little more space in the vulture though. This may as well scrape it up. Oh, nice. It's able to unload almost all of it. So you could fit nearly three hobs worth within the vulture. You are here quite early, good sir. Maybe at least get another filler station's worth, and then you can just munch it. This is a very purple reclaimer. It almost looks wrong being that vibrant. I don't even know if I'll get another filler station's worth out of this. Close, anyway. I lost track of how much I've actually gotten out of doing this Starfarer, but it's a lot. Like 5-ish filler stations worth. That's annoying, dude. Really wish I could have pulled off those last canisters, but for whatever reason, they're kind of bugged down there. And I think that's all I'm gonna get. I mean, there's still allegedly 15%, but seems that I'm blocked off from it. I get to at least 5. Oh, damn. Missed quite a bit in here. Lots of nooks and grannies with the Starfarer, unfortunately. Makes it very annoying to scrape within a timely fashion. Okay. Whatever. All you. I have a lot of boxes to unload. bump the ship. Just to get as close as I can anyway. I can't really see shit right now, but hopefully that's not in the way of the ramp. Technically above it, so it should be fine. One way to find out. I'm an idiot. I forgot I blocked my way out. Fuck, where's the EVA access panel? Is it on the other side? That it is. It wasn't opening, and that made me very nervous. I may have parked a little too close. It's fine. I also went to the opposite side this time. I'm gonna try using the tractor beam again. Hopefully that works better this go around. Oh, the snapping indicator is still not showing. Like hearing flares. I hope that was a fat finger. Or rather noise. That was noise. I'm fumbling these boxes so hard right now. Jeez. You know what? As long as they're inside the ship at this point. I'll worry about stacking it pretty later. Do be obstructing my view a little bit. Something I should take into consideration. It is a bit annoying how the tractor beam is set up in the Polaris. Be completely honest. Be nice if it was like more on the outside, easier to grab things. A lot of money we're looking at, man. I'm excited. Ooh. Ooh. I'll be that much closer. Get myself a guardian. But honestly, this is probably gonna be my last night of doing salvage for a little while. Probably switch it up tomorrow and try to do some like Foxwell or something. It's tricky getting those arms to deploy. Is that what that noise deployment was? Spamming the keyboard. Oh, okay. Stands to reason. You're just spamming it and it's not deploying it? Brent. Thank you. Thought I clicked it. Normally I try to deploy it in hangar. No, it just... I didn't realize the reclaimer was bugged in that way. It's very much tedious having to stack all these boxes, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Probably take me just as long to make the equivalent amount of money doing dogfighting or whatever. Are you able to munch the ship? Are you still struggling with it over there? So if it's bugged on you, I might try getting this last little bit of haul so I can finish the contract. Wherever the hell this 15% is hiding. $13, never mind. Oh, missile operator needs unbound. Oh, okay. Had a bit of keybind confliction, did you? Yeah, go for it. I don't feel like threading the needle with that anyway. Let's see if this hammerhead has anything good inside of it before I get started on it. Where's the access point? Oh, it's just below it. Okay. It's been a while since I've tried to get inside a hammerhead. Anything worth grabbing? Processed food, scrap, gold, iron, iron, gold, scrap. That's what, like 6, 12. Damn, you bunched that fast. I guess you still have to break it up, but 2, 10, 60k of gold. I don't know. Feels like more effort than I'm willing to put forth. I don't know that. If it was like drugs or Quantanium, I'd be all over it. Oh wait, no, I parked underneath it. I'm a dingus. Right? Where's... oh, there's my ship. I got very concerned. 326 SCU. That's gonna be over half a mil. That's gonna be like at least 600k. And you're gonna be able to do that in a matter of minutes compared to my tedious ass scraping. Reclaimer's definitely a great money printer. You'll only get 240. Oh, did it not break up the center bit? I mean, unless you want to sit there and unload the boxes out of your filler station. If you do, there will be a hammerhead to grab here momentarily. Working on that now. Okay. Let's see who finishes first. You transferring all that SU or me scraping the hammerhead? The tedium of being a box jockey with salvage is definitely the worst part, in my opinion. It would be nice. I've said this almost every time I've streamed me salvaging, to have a ship between a Retaliator and a Vulture that can, like, maybe not munch capital ships, obviously, but to be able to munch, like, bigger ships like the Hammerhead and the Starfarer. Because the Reclaimer absolutely should be the only thing that can munch big-ass ships like the 890 and Idris and Polaris. But wonder if there's going to be a ship even bigger than the Reclaimer then if you only get a cap of like 240 with the Reclaimer. Like a capital-sized salvage ship would be insane. The Hammerhead is so much easier to scrape. Nice flat surfaces to go over. I'll probably get another like 30 something SU out of it. I really would like them to have a more robust system in place for salvaging, because it would be cool to have, like, I'm thinking like a cargo ship with a dedicated, like, I'll put it like, you know how the Caterpillar has the command module? It would be cool. Actually, a Caterpillar set up like a salvage ship would actually make the dude. Can you imagine if the Caterpillar was a salvager? That would actually make the ship useful. It is not useful as a cargo ship, but having a ship set up like the Caterpillar with a command module that pops out and have it like go out and fracture a ship, and then it can like tractor beam the pieces over to the bays where it deconstructs it. I think that would be pretty sick for like a crude salvage gameplay loop. It would make it more, obviously more group oriented and interactive, I think. Be far more interesting that way. CFB does not fuck around, I just realized. They had a Starfarer being escorted by a Hammerhead. And lost. So I guess they may not fuck around, but they definitely find out. I can't imagine the CFP salvage missions would vary too much. It's probably more the same. Yeah, I actually might get closer to 40 SU with this. $40 or $50. I suppose the silver lining with doing this end of salvage rather than the munching like what you're doing over there is fewer boxes to deal with and a bigger payout, but the drawback it being way more time consuming. But I'm about to get a milli out of this, so that'll be nice. No, your buffer's empty. Dude, I didn't even get... The time it took you to move all your boxes, did you neatly stack your boxes or did you just dump down the chute? The amount of time it took me to fill my filler station once and start emptying it like halfway is the time it took you to empty your 240 SU. That's ugh. Maybe I'm just slow. I don't know. It's on the grid too? God damn. Wish I could say the same. Last box. Back to scraping. Unfortunately. Almost tempted to get, like, if I'm gonna be doing these missions, I'm almost tempted to get the big ass scrapers. Like swap out my cinch modules for the ones the reclaimer comes with. They're not on the grid? Oh, you lied to me. I was about to say, that is crazy how fast you did that. Not even halfway through the hammerhead, dude. You definitely have to have some patience with doing this. Yeah, it's looking like I'm probably gonna get like 40 something SU at least out of the hammerhead. That's crazy, dude. I'm just thinking about like how much I mean, you got like half a mill's worth of construction material in a matter of minutes. It'll be nice to have a reclaimer at some point. I think after this, though, I'm going to get the bigger scrapers. Just so I could scrape these faster. Albeit get a lot less SU, but at least I'll be able to get it done faster. In theory, making money faster. Imagine how long this would take if I was using the cinch modules, dude. But that would be painful. It is mind-numbing work, that is for sure. I'm over here thinking like, oh, maybe I could fill up the entire Polaris. You know how long that would take me to fill up the Polaris? I would have to do this 5 more times. 4 more times. That is not practical by any means. But before I hang up salvaging for a while, I do want to try with the other salvage heads and see how that fares for doing these bigger ships. I'm already almost full again. Only done one side of the hammerhead too. I think I'd be better off, like, if I'm trying to make easy, quick money, I'd definitely be better off doing, cargo hauling. Like as far as industrial work goes. Might give that a try with the Polaris. You have to get salvage heads on there. The good one? Well, I guess it depends what you define as good. Doesn't the reclaimer come with the... I can never remember what they're called. They start with a T. Trawler, I think? Actually? I think it just came to me. Trawler salvage heads. Might be wrong. Something along those lines. What? Excuse me, why the hell did you just bounce right back into my face? Whoa, oh my... For fuck's sake. What is happening? Get up? Thank you. Trawler aren't efficient? Well, I know they're not efficient, but they scrape faster, don't they? I guess it depends in what way you're defining as efficient. So braid is supposedly like the universally considered the best ones, right? It's like when I'm thinking efficient, I'm thinking like time efficiency, not the amount it gets you. How have I done this? It's a big circle but low speed. I was looking at the stats the other day. I'll have to pull it up again. I go into like quantum or something. Either way, I'll have to try the trawlers out just to get a proper grip on to like the entirety of salvaging. So that's the only one I haven't done yet. Has to be one of the more mind-numbing gameplay loops. I want to try mining at some point. I have the Wicklow Golem. I want to put it to use. I've never been a big fan of mining, but I think it would be a little more exciting, maybe, compared to this. I know it can get pretty involved, depending on, like, the gadgets and modules you have. Rocks do explode? Yeah. Yeah, I've done a little bit of mining, but I haven't, like, dived deep. I tried mining out a little bit when Wicklow was first introduced, because I was trying to farm up the Quantanium. But I didn't get anywhere beyond that. There's good mining gadgets at Hathor. I was finding mining gadgets in the Onyx facilities as well. I don't know if they were good or not, but I was finding some in there. Goddamn. Yeah, there's at least another filler station's worth on here. I'm not going to be able to hold it. Keep an eye out for a saber. Why, is there one floating around here? Oh, the saber, the mining gadget. Not the ship. I don't even remember what I ended up grabbing. I think I have it over at Port Tressler, so I'll have to take a look at some point. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna take what I have and go. I could get another 13 SU out of that, but... There's my Polaris. Laser instability, minus 35% optimal charge window side, plus 100% damn optimal charge window rate, minus 30. Damn. Those are good stats, holy shit. I did not mean to pull out the mining heads. Oh, that's what's going on. I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, it's so awkward parking this thing in at an angle. dude. I hate it. There we go. I definitely think at that point it would be better for me to just wait to do these until I have a reclaimer. Like, we're talking efficiency, because that took ages, dude. I'm gonna see where the best spots are to sell real quick. In Pyro. I'm pretty sure Ruin was like top dog when it came to that. Nope. Sears Canyon at 11.3. What? I know it's ass here, dude. Yeah, it's not very much out here. Top dog Sears Canyon for 11,300. Next one up is Terra Mills. Rat's Nest at barely 11K. That's a bummer. Well, we got to try the salvage and pyro anyway. I think I'll just take it back to Stanton. It does not want to route me. That's lovely. I don't know if I could trust SC trade tools. I suppose I could go drop it off at the Rat's Nest. But at that point, I may as well just go take it back to Stanton and do it in a secure fashion, not have to worry about people. You use a UEX. If only it was giving me something worthwhile to quantum do. That's obnoxious. More players update it. Fair. Trying to figure it out. Let's see here. Yeah, no. SC Trade Tools was not lying. So yeah, Sears Canyon and Terra Mills are the best. Interesting. Well, as well just go back to Stanton because I'm gonna do more shit in Stanton anyway. Man, I never checked what the server FPS was like here. It's decent. Not great, but not terrible. Nah. I was gonna like unload the vulture and throw it down into the cargo, but no point. May as well just wait till I get there and then pull the vulture out and then just unload from both. I'm doing too much at that point. Oh boy. I want it to be Thursday, dude. I want to see what the Dune devs have to say. You're gonna try auto unload at Babbage? Man, you got the cargo to do it. I'm almost tempted to even do the auto unload, but you're gonna go all the way to Babbage with that? Suppose it would wouldn't be that much of a difference. It's like 2.2k I think over at Babbage. I don't remember what it sells at Orison. Gotta love the look of Pyro, man. Looks so brutal. Could try Area 18. That would be closer to the Pyro Gateway, too. Sells for a little less. Comes down to how much time you want to spend doing shit, right? I haven't seen the animation for opening the gateway with a big ship before. It just shoots out of the center. It looks so much better on smaller ships. Like envelops the whole thing. The 35k-ish loss? That's not that much of a loss, honestly. Shaves off a little bit of time too. I was about to say, where the hell are all the columns? I love how creaky it is going through. I think Crusader's to the left? Am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. I guess I turned around when I come out. That's just gonna say Stanton, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to go to the sun. Oh, I forgot I had that second mission. Rip. Oh well. I didn't expect the convoy one to take so damn long.
Auto drive is now on.
Part of me wants to do the worm again, but I don't know if they wipe pearls and stuff. I imagine they wipe pearls, right? When they go to do a soft wipe. I don't know if it counts as a consumable. I would hope not. Just like I would hope that Wicklow favor doesn't burn up. The scripts stay, so one would think things like pearls and things would hang around. I have Valakar fangs, so I guess that could be my test. In Wicklow favor. I guess I can ask Global.
Shields are off. Shields are on.
Soft wipe is just ammo and healing stuff. I know that for sure. What about mining stuff? Surely that disappears too. Like if you have any SU of minables. I haven't yet. Interesting. What is with this fucking community and its obsession with that lizard shit, dude? It's not even that funny. It is so unbelievably annoying. I don't understand the obsession. It drives me up the wall. It takes one person saying lizard and then the entire fucking chat blows up with it. Finding orders have to be completed. Right, but if you have, okay, so like let's say I went and farmed up Quantanium, and then so much cat hair on my mic, holy shit. And then let's say I like completed said refining order for the Quantanium, and it's now Quantanium in SEO form. That stuff gets wiped, right? Does it not now? So I remember during, I think 4.0 to 4.1, it wiped. Which there was a lot of things that wiped that shouldn't have during that. If they're not wiping that stuff, I am going to hardcore farm for a like a little Polaris or something. Thought you had a bunch of scrap in your inventory for a while? Maybe they changed it then. It wasn't like that at the beginning of the year, and then I've just kind of been off-put from trying to farm it since. Takes so long to get down here in this thing. It always wants me to park on the right side. Wish it would just give me the XL hanger, not the docking port. Tried manually loading a Hull C and Everest hanger gravity wouldn't let you out. Oh my god. That's annoying. One of the main reasons why I just have no interest in the Hull C. Far off am oh, I'm very off. Just have to find all the ways not to use it. Yeah. I feel like that's the case with a lot of the big ships, right? What can I not do with this so I can actually use it? Like you've taught me to not put a vulture in the Polaris. To be fair, I did find a way to make the vulture work in the Polaris. So, I mean... Watch it have blown up. It's still there. You just gotta park it at an angle and not park it in the way that it fits. Does that make sense? You need that soft quantum drive? Yeah, you need it to be real gentle, huh? Kind of tempted to... I think I'm gonna unload it real quick. Kind of made me concerned for a moment. Oh, haha. Ha. Never mind. Fucking stupid. Goddamn game. Fucking dumb. Oh, that's so asinine. Just because I'm not in a hangar. Now I'm stuck with this out. Flew for the first time in Free Fly. This game's amazing. Spent a lot of my time near and in Area 18. Damn, that's unfortunate to be honest. There's so many more pretty places than Area 18. Glad you liked it though. I think New Babbage and Bloom are my favorite places. They're definitely the prettiest. At least the Free Fly event wasn't too scuffed this time around. Normally it's a nightmare. Bloom. So Microtech, and then Bloom is in Pyro, the other star system. But Pyro's the lawless place, so as long as you're okay with dealing with some nonsense. Pyro is my favorite system. Stanton's alright. You can actually get quite a bit done in Stanton without too much nonsense happening. Pyro, it's never predictable.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. A vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us.
Do I unload
Welcome.
and then pay for it to be unloaded?
System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has please visit us again.
It's probably the move, right? Your wife even got into it? Nice, nice. Hell yeah, man. Definitely get the cheapest. I always advocate for getting the cheapest game package. No sense in dumping hundreds of dollars into the game yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it into the stuff out of the Vulture into the Polaris and then pay for it to be unloaded. I don't know what the cost is for doing that. I've never done it. Is that the, yeah, $45 package? Yeah. Because most things are earnable in-game at this point. I mean, there's a handful of ships that aren't quite earnable in-game yet, but they're, it's not as bad as it used to be, as far as waiting for that to become available in-game. And they're shortening that window even more so now. And then you could always upgrade your starter ship to something else if you feel like spending more money. And then just pay the difference when you go to do that. That's what I've done over the years, and I have spent too much money on the game. Okay, get to keep a few of the free fly ships. No, I'm pretty sure they go away once the free fly's over. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, it stored it. I saw that it's stored. Damn it. That makes it so much more annoying. So that means I have to unload the vulture by hand into the elevator. Goodness. Painful. Trying to think of what the best move would be. I guess store the Polaris, pull the Vulture up, unload the Vulture real quick. And then pay to have the Polaris unloaded. Because I really don't feel like doing that by hand, to be honest. No way. Are you... Oh, that makes it so much. It said retrieve. Up top, it said retrieve. Oh my god. There was like 300 something K worth of RMC in that Vulture, dude. And now it's gone forever. That's what we do around here. I do the things you shouldn't, so you don't have to. You learn what not to do. That is frustrating, though. That is so much money just gone. Shouldn't it be on the Polaris when you pull it up? Yeah, it should, shouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it should. But it wasn't. And annoyingly, when I went to go pull the Polaris up, it showed the Vulture available to pull out. It's gone now. 300 something K, just may as well have just thrown it down there. Yeah, it bugged, I guess. So I guess if you're to do what I'm doing with the Polaris and use it as an operations hub, unload whatever ship you're using and then store the Polaris. That is, oh, that's a massive fucking, oh. That is so frustrating. Well, just made half of the amount I was hoping to. That's lovely. It's all a learning experience, right? That's what I could pass it off as.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
That's brutal, dude.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
What a massive bummer. Well, hopefully there's about like 3 to 400k that I at least was able to get out of that. That was a big time sink. It better be worth. I mean, it is a little bit, but Orison's so pretty. I just wish there was more to do around here. Kind of want them to do a Siege of Orison event at some point. Some missions with Mr. Ash. Mr. Ash. I'm assuming that's a mission giver over at Area 18. I don't remember all the NPCs' names. Yeah, there's good contracts over at Area 18. Let go of shoulder, please.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Oh boy. It's so pretty. And a whole lot of nothing for us here. I miss Siege of Orison, that was fun. Oh, he was in the all chat and partied up. Oh, okay, so, okay. Yeah, if you want cool guns and stuff, the new Onyx facilities have a pretty good loot pool for that stuff. And then also farming things for Wicklow can net you some pretty cool armor and weapons.
Half my age and acts like he knows everything. Let's see how much he knows when he gets a bullet through the eye. It's crazy, right?
Only 2,000 auto, bro. Manually offloading is so not worth it. What up, Master Agent? So it's just gonna take time for it to do the thing. Like 2,000 unloads, crazy, dude. I've been over here manually unloading, and that's... What a delinquent I am. 2,000. It was like 2,300, and I got like 500 something K out of it. It was only 52 boxes though. Got the green suit with armor that looks like a Spartan. Are you talking about the armor that has like the glowy mohawk? I think what else looks like a Spartan.
At Orson Skyway Shuttle service, we aim to make getting there half the fun. The next shuttle is approaching.
I'm using the new ASD armor. Not practical at all. Light armor is ass right now, but it looks cool.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to
Oh, more like Master Chief from Halo. The orc armor? I just think what armor set that would be. I think that would be like the orc. Closest thing to that would be the orc one. Like that hoodie look, yeah. The only the ASD and the one that you get from Wicklow are the only ones that have the cowl. The base Geist armor looks ugly as hell. Mostly because it doesn't have the cowl. The headpiece just looks goofy.
Approaching next. The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Big thing on the back of the neck too.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
I'd have to go to Babbage to, because I think I have that armor set. I would just have to go all the way to Babbage to make sure.
A friendly reminder to check for your personal belongings before and after.
Trying to remember. Oh well. I don't remember the armor names anyway, most of them. How much do I have left of that resource drive? If you get the game quick enough, you might be able to do some of this. You can get some cosmetics and weapons. I'm just short on Crusader. Kinda tempted to do. Moving boxes right now doesn't seem to... I don't know. I'm also just not highly motivated to go do that, if I'm being honest. I need 2.3 more mil and I can finally get the Guardian though. Wish that Wicklow mission would pop back up so I can get some favor again. Rentwick, oh, fair enough, yeah. Well, you might just barely miss it then if that's the case. Which is a shame. I guess I could work on hauling. Try to get my rep up with it at least. I just wish I had the really big missions. What's my rep level with Kovalix? I'm almost at member. Just pays like shit. I want the rookie missions though. I want the junior ones. Pay better. That's crazy to me. They have like, oh, sir, from down to the spaceport. I definitely don't want to deal with Orison and Seraphim though. What's the server FPS right now? Damn. Okay, we got 20 server FPS. Shit. That never happens. Way better than it was earlier. That is for sure. I wish this stuff would onload by itself though. Not me having to manually load it. $200 out the back door of the reclaimer, auto load the rest. Yeah, let me know how much that costs to auto load. Or unload, rather. So I'm curious. 'Cause for only 52 SU, it was like $2,000. Trying to find like the interstellar ones. That's annoying. They're all really bad, dude. None of these are appealing to do right now. And none of the ships I have... Well, I guess I could do the Corsair with these. Squeeze the cargo in. I don't know. Time is... Oh shit, it's 10 p.m. I realized how late it was. Oh, it explains why I'm tired. I'm actually just gonna call it here for tonight. I will be back live tomorrow, probably. Around the same time. Who knows what I'll be doing? Either Star Citizen or some Dune. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I save Dune for Thursday. We'll see. We will see. Either way, it's 100% going to be Dune on Thursday. And then go from there. I also got a backlog to work through. Anywho, I will separate the large and the small cargo missions. Yeah. Which is nice. It helps a little bit, but I wish there was more categorizing to the cargo missions. Maybe we explore the cargo hauling a little bit more tomorrow. We shall see. Appreciate you guys hanging out, as always. And I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it may be for you. I will see you next time.